Hi TLSmidnight, it's New here. Let us watch your VOD. I watched like the first fight. Let me actually go back and see what you said real fast. You said something about like, I think you played the wrong character on first attack, causing us to not make a consistent push. Second point, you think you got lucky. So Brig is very hard on this point, but the good news is we have a Reinhardt, so what we can kind of do is just try and hold hands with our Rhine a little bit. The distance that you're at now, just try and stay this distance from the Rhine like the whole time. That should really help.
Sending care your way.
I don't mind that. We really want to make sure we try and get Inspire up as fast as possible, so I wouldn't even mind we peeked this doorway. I wouldn't mind us staying until we get this, our cooldown in, and then we can try and, like, try again on one of these guys. Just to make sure we get Inspire up. This is good. I like this. Ooh, this is a little scary. When I get shot from this angle, I'd consider making sure we back up with our shield up, so that way we can try and make sure we don't get hit by another good Hanzo arrow here, because then we just die if we do. Good boop. Nice. So I want us closer to our Rhine here, because now we're half health again.
I'm taking damage.
I don't mind this, but just get the mini. I also dislike that none of your team has pushed the payload even remotely yet. You guys could have definitely pushed to at least this corner, and then that would provide a lot of cover for you guys, and it's an additional healing source when you're on attack. So we're like missing out on heals because nobody has pushed the payload. I'd say it's more of your honest job to do that than anyone else, but it's like unfortunate that now you guys have spent 30 seconds in this match and no one has even pushed the payload past 0 meters.
Let me take care of that for you.
So a lot of this fight and this distance is for nothing. Good, good. Keep shielding out. It's a shield, so after you use this, here, you can turn around, keep shielding as you go past this corner, because we want to make sure the Hanzo doesn't headshot us here. Yeah, here, yeah, that's scary. I like this, but I want us closer to our Rhine. That's unfortunate. So even if we proc Inspire here, we won't get too much value. We finally started pushing the payload. Yeah, this is such good natural cover, and it gives our team a nice little touch of that extra healing. So this fight should go a lot better. Go for the boop here. Right here, when you're on this side, we really want to make sure we have Inspire proc, so we have two options. We can, while we're in this engagement and we see their Rhine get closer, we can either try and hit him with a primary swing, which we're about to do, or now that he's at this range, boop him right here. This will help our Rhine win this engagement since he's so much lower, and it'll proc Inspire, so that'll also help our Rhine. I do like that we triple back him. I just want us to also make sure we proc it. Nice. We got it. Now we can play it a bit more aggressively. Oh, we can punish that Lucio. That's fine. I'm gonna help with this Rhine. Boop him backwards. Nice. This honestly, this crossing right here scares me because I hear the Hanzo and I know like the rest of their team is over here, but we get away with it, so just know that that does scare me, but I'm okay with it because we got away with it. But that means that later, we're against a better Hanzo, we're against a better Baptiste, we can die right there by doing that. This is good. I'd pack our Rhine once. Good. Good boop. It's all great. I consider waiting a bit and then rallying. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I really want us kind of just falling back in general because they're pushing into us with the sound, with speed and beat. But I think this is just kind of over anyway. So now we have rally for this next engagement. This could be big. I kind of don't mind that fight was over because they used two pretty big ults for our team using no ults. So them having used Beat and Shatter, we're going to be in a much better place here. I'd rally this right now. Because unless our team is going to choose to completely back out, which our Rhine hasn't because he's in not a good spot. So if everyone just waits the window out, which we probably should in all honesty, They've still chosen to engage, so that means I want to make sure we have extra support for them. I'm gonna pop a support ult. Yeah, good. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So what I'm thinking here is, for a while, we have 3 health packs, so it's not a bad idea to make sure we pop one on Ryan, even if he's not low, because of the residual healing that lasts after it. And it's highly likely that he's looking into a window, he's going to take some damage here, and it puts it on cooldown, so that way our cooldowns get the most value when they are on cooldown. And that includes our ultimate. So, could have maybe had enough healing for him there. Good boop. Good pack. We should have nano blades soon. It's fine. I wouldn't worry too much about the soldier. That's unfortunate. Woo. Good try. We can counterpin this if you're feeling bold, but I think that's in a rough position. I think we kind of let our shield break a little bit too much, because I don't know if our soldier's even taking advantage of this. Looks like he is. But once we see that, yep, I like this disengage. I'd even consider rallying just to make sure we could stun him here. I want to rally. Good. Good stun. We're gonna take a second to talk about a brick combo. Because that was a really good opportunity. It used to be a lot stronger in Overwatch 1. I want to make sure we do it here. So when we're against this Hanzo, I want us to... where's break? Okay.
Breaking me down just builds me up.
I want to build our ult. I don't have to build our ult, but it's just a little bit better if we do, in my opinion.
I'm getting used to this. Double kill. Looking better already. Shield buckling.
Okay. Actually, we'll just talk about it without building our ult. It's fine, even though I'm halfway there. So what I want us to do is when we're in that position, you want to stun, left click, bop, okay? Especially if you've already done it, then we can primary, stun, primary, bop them. It does a lot of damage. So what I'm trying to get us to do is I want us to animation cancel the swing with the bop. So we get that really fast, like, swing bop in. Wait, I didn't actually get it in that time, but yeah. So that's what I want you to make sure you do. Stun, swing, bop. And then with rally... Oh man, there's something else I was gonna show you. But I'll just tell you. You can have your shield up and rally. It's not always relevant, but it's good to keep in mind that we can have our shield up when we rally. So I want to make sure we get used to the stun, swing, bop, and then our goal is to try and animation cancel the swing part.
Traveling to Havana, ready for battle.
I'll remember.
Good rally. Here, this is fine. Stun, swing, bop there. Good, good, good. So hopefully we nanoed. We really didn't need to, I think. But now we have we've Blade, only Blade this next fight. When it's a little bit closer to Orion because this Hanzo scares me. All Hanzos scare me, even the bad ones. This is good. Can try and swing bop him, but I'm kind of glad we didn't because now we have unfortunate. Try and boot him away from our Ana if we can. Yeah, it's unfortunate. So I like our aggression. I wish it was matched by our Rhine, but because it's not, it puts us in a slightly weird spot. And then our Rhine has matched Garrison. Is more aggressive when their Rhine is, so we can kind of make a choice of do we want to try and help our backline or help our Rhine. I think I'm kind of stuck between which one's the best. So when we sleep him here, I really want us to try and get on this side and just bop him up this stairs, so that way he's further from our Ana. But if not, even pushing him against this wall could have been big. We still had shield bash to try and disengage. That was a good try.
30
Wait, we're in
seconds.
Kiri now? Ooh, that's scary. We have the visual cue that he's Sonic this right there. So peeking this, we should have been headshot right here. It's actually a miracle we weren't. Nice. Suzu, good. I don't even think anyone needed it, but it's still good practice. They beat it into this. Our Genji did get stunned actually. That's unfortunate. Good TP. Ooh, this is very chaotic. I want us to... This TP is very, very scary, but I want us to, one, melee this turret. It's bothering me like crazy, and then we can kind of try and hone in our focus from there. So I like the healing here, and then I want us to try and get some shots off onto this Symmetra, if we can. Or the Rhine to our right. Yeah. Not too much we can do. No way you guys win this game. I know you do, but... Still.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Okay. Kiriko is a lot more fun on this map than Brig is, in my opinion. But Brig is still... Brig is... Don't get me wrong. Brig is still good on basically every map. As long if you have a brawl tank. If you have a brawl tank, you can make Brig work on... because you could just play and try and have synergy with them. With your tank. I want us doing damage here. Since our other healer is a Moira, and she's probably going to be handling this, I want us to stay where we were until we see they have a Hanzo, and just try and, like, weave in and out here and throw in kunai here so we can try and get our ult. Especially if you're good at spamming headshot level, you'll build a lot of ult charge, if not get a kill. Wouldn't worry too much about, like, light healing like this. I really want us looking for damage. Good. Damage, damage, damage. Shoot. So I really want you... I'll show you again in a practice room, but I really want us to heal a full clip and then shoot 2 kunai and then heal a full clip again. We can get the exact same amount of healing out that we're getting out, but we can also do damage. Yeah, that was late, Suzu. He needed it right here. So one thing is you can get really overwhelmed with all the sounds that are happening around us, because I see us look to our other teammates here, but the truth is they're not really getting pressured, so we just need to focus the ram here. This is gonna be scary. Good cover. Yeah, I want this sooner. Good wall climb. Good focus. I still want us up here. Good, good, good. I probably would have Suzu'd myself right here, but it's fine we didn't. We need to look at our team for a second. I don't know how needed that was, but I don't think it was the wrong call. Actually looking at slightly was. I want us to have a little bit more just like intention behind this Suzu, so that way we have it when we need it. I literally lost a game earlier today because I didn't have enough intention behind it, and I did think a teammate was dying when honestly they weren't. And then our whole team got antsied immediately after. So I want us to, if we were looking around a little bit more, I think we could have known that that wasn't needed quite yet. I like this focus, and I also want us healing. Yeah, good. Now shoot, shoot, heal. Shoot, shoot, heal. Good headshot. Oh my gosh, play away. Good, good, good. TP, nice. Oh, unfortunate. You guys copied Lucio, which isn't bad. Got a kill. You come back as Lucio. Your Echo has died. I think it's just your Moira's done a pretty good job keeping everyone up too. And you're back on ball. Okay. Good, good. Speed into them. So here, I know this is just chaos mode, but we've actually won the fight at this point, and I'm not sure if you're fully aware of that, but I want us to just speed into these guys. I love the speed into this boop. Yeah, I like this melee. Yeah, it's fine. Nice. Nice. I like fishing in this damage. We're already halfway to beat. That's really good. I love that we're on speed this whole time too. Nah, just stay speed. Nice. Good damn speed. Okay, I have speed. I swapped the heals. Good, good, good. You want to amp heals? Nice. Good try. I feel like we're kind of putting ourselves in a vulnerable position when we're here. This is very vulnerable. I think we can just kind of try to play behind the pay a little bit more. I think we're pooped, but even then we can try and get back. And most of this time right here, oh, it's fine. I've played a lot of Lucio, and I'm stuck between like, oh, in the mid fight should you be on heals or should you be on speed? But when you're not, like, the way your team is playing, I think it's a little bit better to be on heals in this mid fight. But speed is also fine. It's pretty minute difference in my opinion. It just depends on how fast you want to build your ult, and you already have it. I think you're on speed for us or heal for a second too long. Yeah, just swap during that amp back to speed. It's really not like your team's gonna do too much with it, but it's just good practice. Decent beat. Swap to heals for this. Am I wrong? I literally just got swapped on the colors again. It's fine? No, you're fine. Stay here. Stay speed. You see the junk? I'd push the junk personally. He's easier to kill and it's harder for him to hit you. Boop. Nice. I am speed. Speed, 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 speed. Definitely speed. We get those kills if we are able to speed into them, and our team is able to speed into them. Good. Nice. Am speed. Nice. You guys won. Okay, so for Kiriko, your Lucio is probably the best hero I saw you on. So for Kiriko,
Soothing your wounds.
the best pattern we can get in terms of healing and damage, and you can kind of emulate this by holding down both keys at the same time, is heal, shoot, shoot. Heal, shoot, shoot. And this will output the same amount of healing as if we're just holding right click, okay? So every time I try and make sure I shoot twice. And honestly, I don't always get the most optimal timing because that's just kind of, I don't hold the keys both down at the same time. So what I tend to do is, I'll have just a little bit less if possible, like, because that's how long it takes to recharge, so we can make sure we're getting the most out of it by, letting a full clip recharge in that time, and still outputting damage. So, that's a big thing. I think, in general, like, Kiriko does a ton of damage. She does 120 if you hit a headshot. That means that we can try and play more aggro angles, and we can try and just spam down these lanes.
Restoring your light.
And I think that's about it. Our Suzus were late once and then early a few times, so just make sure that we're having like clear intention behind them. If it's a tank and they're critical, it's very rarely is it a bad call. If somebody's anti, it really depends on if they're anti and being pressured. Most of the time it needs to be like multiple factors for you to use this cooldown, because it's very valuable, and it is on a 14-second cooldown, so it's on the slightly longer side. Okay, like I said with your break, just the animation cancel, I want to make sure you try and get, like, people practice it way in the day because it used to do 150 damage, completely kill a tracer.
Just builds me up.
But we can make sure we do this, that. Still kills her. So that is
Try me.
left click, shift, left click, bop.
Shields up.
So just get really used to doing that kind of combo. And then I really want us to have Inspire up a little bit more, so I liked some of the angles we were taking with this. But I think even sometimes it's worth it to just go in, get this in, and then go back out again. So we could also do that. Okay. I hope that's helpful, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Bye.